Hi guys, it's GadgetMan 404 and today I'm just returning back from my flight with my FreeX SkyView MCFX-01. I've been flying for 10 minutes now and I've just got to edit the video when I get home, but it's looking promising. This quadcopter's got two fail-safes. One is when the battery gets low, it deliberately or automatically does a return to home, okay? And the other one is if you break signal, battery life in the transmitter goes or whatever, you go over your range, it does return to home. Also, when the battery is getting low and you are quite some distance away, it will also do a return to home. And I've never done checking out the fail-safes since I've had this quad. I've had it for over a year and I've never done it. So today, I thought it's a lovely day. There's a nice big windmill over those, well, over those trees, big hill, windmill between Spondon and Ilkeston. It's called the Cat and Fiddle Post Mill, I believe. Used to be a working windmill at one point, but it's just a sort of stands idle. But they have fundraising events there and things like that, and I have got permission to fly my quads around his land if I want to, which today I wanted to fly up to the windmill or try and get as close to the windmill as I possibly could, and the failsafe kicked in. So I hit 1,000 meters or thereabouts, and I could see that it was turning. The quad was sort of going, so I was trying to turn it back. Now, one good thing about return to home with this quad is you can actually take over while it's doing return to home. And then when you let go of the sticks, it then continues on its path returning to home. So I didn't know it was returning to home. I just thought maybe I've pushed it a bit too far to the right and that's why it was going to the right. But actually it was doing a return to home. And this quadcopter, when it does a return to home, it does a zigzag effect. It doesn't do like the Hobson X4 Desire, where it pretty much goes in a straight line and it faces forwards. This flies backwards and it zigzags across the sky until it gets over where it took off from, and then it settles down. You can hear the engine slowing down and then it starts to descend, which is all well and good. But I've never tested out that feature until just now, and it worked fine. I mean, I've just done 1,000 plus. Some people are saying if you go into the software, like the computer, like it's like got a werewolf thing, like the setting up the parameters and getting software downloaded and all that, you can change it from the default, which is 50 by 150. So when you buy this quad, you can't go further than 50 meters high or 150 meters away, which I didn't know that at the time. And then when I was trying to fly down the beach one day on holiday last year, it just sort of stopped in its tracks and I thought, what's going on? Then it started going all weird stuff. Then I watched some YouTube videos and I saw that people were saying this, it's restricted. So I've made a video on it. Check out my channel, GadgetMan, leave a space 404. I've got playlists, so go to the FreeX quadcopter playlist and loads of my videos for that quad are in there. And you can see how you change the settings. I've heard people change it. There is a setting in there called no limit. So I'm going to try and change that to my quad, and then in another day, probably tomorrow maybe, try the same flight and see if I can get any further. I was flying for at least 5-6 minutes and it was going perfect, and then I must have hit that 1,000 meter range and then she started to do return to home. So it works, people. I'm going to try and change the settings to see if I can get no limit, and then I want to do the same sort of flight tomorrow, and then I'm going to see if it makes any difference, because if it says the minimum range is 1,000 or the maximum range is 1,000 meters, what's the point in putting no limit in the software if it's not going to work? So I'm going to try it. I went really high again today, at least 250 meters high, and then I went 1,000 meters at that height with my new best friends, the DJI props. The 9-inch, I think they're 945s. They do seem a bit more of a kick than the stock props for this quad, and also they're a lot wider where they come from the hub. These are a lot wider, the DJI are a lot wider. If you see my other video, in altitude, in manual mode, this quadcopter is quite fast anyway, even with stock props. But when you put these props on it and take it into manual mode, so no GPS hold, it absolutely goes like a bullet. There's a video on my channel, check it out. Thumbs up, people. Just walking home, gonna get the memory card out of my phone, out of my camera. The flight is in 4K. I've got to get a software on my laptop to stretch it because it puts it down to 4.3. And I had a nasty message off someone, or a message saying, what the hell would you record 4.3 ratio? I said, well, that's because my camera sets it up like that. I can't change the setting. I've tried, can't do it. So yeah, we'll see what the video looks like, and hope you guys enjoy the flight. It was a pretty straight, a bit of deviation, but I just wanted to go in a pretty straight line. I didn't want to funny around and all that. I just wanted to go as far as I could go and make sure I've got enough battery life to get back, because the problem is when it's really running low, doing return to home, it literally just goes straight down and it will go smack into the floor because it is going to land. I did a hand landing and nearly chopped my hand off because it was full throttle as it were coming down. But other than that, the flight worked, fail-safes kicked in, they worked. Love this quadcopter, I'm really trusting it more. I've ordered a new board camera because my other one, the little slot where you plug in the wires, the two sides broke off, and it just used to be so loose until eventually I wasn't getting any picture at all. So yeah, I'm nearly home now, and I just thought I'd share my thoughts and the flight with you guys. I'm going to watch it when I get home. Good thing about this camera, it's got a HDMI port, so I can plug it straight in to the telly and get a 4K video on my TV. So thanks for subscribing to my channel, people. Gradually increasing as the weeks go on, and I appreciate that, as I just do this for hobby. It's a fun. I like to push my quads to their limits. Perhaps the other day I pushed it a bit too far when the battery exploded, but that is part of the hobby. LiPo batteries are volatile, they do this occasionally, and luckily for me it didn't damage the actual quad itself. The quadcopter is fine. I've had several flights since that accident, and no problems up to now. If you still want to see me in front of the camera like this more, give me a thumbs up, drop me comments, please give me comments. Yes, you do want to see me more talking to you guys, or do you want to hear my voice? It's up to you guys. I do this, guys, for you, to share my day with you guys. We're all into the hobby, we all love it. I've been flying for 4 years now, and I think it's great. So thumbs up, comment, subscribe, spread the word, share, do it all. Gadget Man 404 out.